Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to part 5 of Let's Play Don't Starve as Wickerbottom. And we're going to just plant a seed really quick here. Now all of our farms are once again working on produce. We're going to put this in the ice box for the future. And I think what I'd like to do now is make some healing salve. I believe we have everything we need. I need rocks in my inventory. Does Chester have those? Yes, he does. Okay. And let's see. What about now? Oh, right. Healing the glands, the spider glands are in here. I probably could have paid a little bit more attention to that. I was actually thinking I had more than 4 of the glands, but apparently I don't. We're just going to use all of them up right now. I don't see any point in waiting. And I'm pretty tempted to just use one. I'm really not happy with where our health is at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and use this thing up. And then now we can carry that with us. But maybe what I'd rather do is use the dragon pie, because that will give us back more health. I really want to get her health up. In fact, I am going to go ahead and use one of these. So what we are short on at the moment more than anything is lumber. And you know what? Since our axe is... Do we even have an axe? Yes, we do. It's a 57%. Fair enough. But I think I want to go ahead and make an opulent axe. I've never done that before. But we have so much gold, and we have the opportunity to collect so much more anytime we feel like it. Oh, it's called a luxury axe. Very well. So let's just go over by the machine, and that should open it up. Awesome. Put this back in the chest. And let's go chop down some trees. And at the same time, we're going to replant these pine cones. We've kind of let that go the last couple times. Apparently it's a good time to be planting pine cones because the rain will help stuff grow. Wow. All that preliminary stuff. That basically, I talked the entire day away. Okay. We're going to use this axe up tonight. That's kind of my minimum goal. I also do want to gather at least some halfway decent number of logs. Dusk is fairly long, so we do have a little time. Looks like we're good on grass. We're good on twigs. How's she doing? That's classic. 2 more whacks, and that axe is done for. So that's interesting. If you have 2 axes in your inventory and one is destroyed, she'll automatically equip the second one. But because this was not an identical item, she didn't automatically equip it. I had to do that manually, even though they're both axes. So there's a little tidbit for you. And we definitely are restocking our lumber. We've got most of a full stack. I want to go ahead and get some of these stupid things planted. It really is kind of a perfect time with the rain. Alright. And now, where's my shovel? Because we got about 500,000 stumps we can dig up. And I want to grab as many of them as I can before I have to run back for nightfall. It's not so much fun coming over here to chop a bunch of trees that I want to, you know, prolong that or chop up any more than need be. Oh, one more. Alright, beautiful. Let's hustle back down to camp. Okay. And let's get a log on the fire right now, because we need it. So her hunger is fine. Is there anything else I can do before night falls? I can put these in the chest, because we don't need to carry that around. I've got some stale carrots. Is there anything I can cook? I guess I could kill another rabbit. By keeping the... Yeah, actually I'm being really stupid carrying these. But we have fresh meatballs in the fridge already. Having another one there is fine. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest this. And put it in the ice box. That reminds me, I probably should look at getting a lightning rod so that all of our stuff doesn't burn down. What do I need? So we would need 4 nightmare fuel to get the divining rod, and I may need that to find the rest of the stuff we want. It's hard to say for sure. Without the lightning rod. Just 1 stone block, that's fine. I probably need to be standing next to that, I'm not sure. Okay, I think this is as good a spot as any for it. It's as good a time as any for it. Alright, I'm still not really that hungry, so I don't think we need to worry about... Oh, don't do that. Oh, there you go. That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead. Do I still have a pickaxe? I don't see one. There's my axe, my spear, and a shovel, and a hammer. So we have a lot of tools, but that does not include a pick. Alright, well, I tell you what then. Okay, oh, I didn't equip it. I don't know why, sometimes when I make something, I just kind of assume that it's going to do that. But it never does unless, I think if your hand is empty, then it does. I might as well throw that in there right now. So we're back up over 7. I wouldn't mind getting just a little extra rock in general, so we'll do that. I don't think this is something we need to spend the whole day doing. And I just realized it's day 18. I have not done much of anything about winter clothing. And we are going to want that. I also had better start getting ready for the next hound appearance. Although, since we don't have any hound's teeth, I can't do a whole lot other than to make sure we've got a fresh, you know, log suit and all of that on hand. So let's put this stuff in here. And is there anything else that I don't need to carry around? I certainly don't need to carry around ash. Oh, we can harvest a crop. Not that I really want one of these things, but it's fine. I might as well grab a couple more carrots and put those in there. And what we'll do is we'll just grab one more bunny. I'm actually thinking what we're going to do is we're going to take a little road trip and we'll bring a few meatballs with us. I'm going to go ahead and eat this now. Yep, that's fine. So our health is pretty much back where it belongs. We only have 1 carrot left to go bad. I'm pretty okay with that. Can I find a seed to plant? There we go. So my plant, oh, I just realized I had 1 seed. That's okay. We're going to harvest this corn and Now we can use that too. We want to make a razor before we go. Perfect. And we had plenty of tools to do it. I don't think we need rock on this trip. And we don't need pigskin either. So, you know what? I'm going to leave this shovel. Well, actually, let's not put it in there. I'm going to leave it out here so that I'll remember it when I come back. And I know it's dusk. That's okay. I'm just going to go. We're going to make as much headway as we can. If I remember right, where were the beefalo? They were down here, right? Yeah, it's a long way, and I want to get there and get back before winter starts. And it will take, you know, a good couple of days. And we have to wait out there at least one night for them to get shaved. We'll probably get attacked by hounds while we're there. That's not the end of the world. In fact, a lot of times it's better. I could collect a couple of rabbits, but we have plenty of food. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, we don't want to go that way at this time. We want to go this way. I don't know if I should fool with that. Probably not. We're not going a whole lot farther tonight, but we might as well get a little distance. And I think we just want to go south. Run, Wickerbottom, run. I'm going to gather up some seeds. So these seeds are stale even as we gather them. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if winter is coming. How am I doing? Yeah, we're actually getting there. Sweet. Come on out, little beefalo. Oh, I see manure. I might as well. Oh, that's a skeleton. I thought it was flowers for a second. Okay, that's awesome. We're just going to sit tight. And we're going to camp right next to this family of beefalo. And we're going to use the razor. Can you shave him? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm going to be really careful not to attack. Alright, I think that's all we're getting until they wake up and they start moving around. And I've seen it go both ways. I've seen them wake up and act like I'm not even there, and I've seen them wake up and attack me full on. So I think sometimes they actually manage to figure out that you're the one who took their fur. Now, actually, I kind of need to kill these guys anyway if I want to get the horn. So I would prefer to fight one beefalo alone, though. So maybe I'll look around a little bit more and see if we can find one. I'm going to go ahead and make a spear, too. I'm not really crazy about having a spear at 13%, and that's my big weapon. Oh my god. Okay. So what I was trying to do is make a torch. So let's continue. Wow. Well, I got lucky. Ooh, did I screw that up? And the answer is yes, I did. Wow. And what's worse, we do not have enough beefalo fur. So I went through that. I didn't even get as much as I needed. Oh, that sucks. I still can't believe that I almost died to the Gru. I didn't... Actually, that's the first time I've ever seen the hand snuff out your fire. I literally didn't know they could do that. Okay. Can I find a lone beefalo? Don't know. This one looks like he's alone, but he's not. Yeah, he's really not. I'm really not keen on fighting 3 at once. I'll say that. You know what I could do is make a winter hat. I believe you can do that with spider webs. What is it? Yeah, 4 buffalo wool and 4 spider webs. And it's not as good as the beefalo hat, but it is pretty good. I suppose I can gather grass while I'm out here. And I should eat. There we go. Okay, well, I'll certainly know that the next time I'm camping and those stupid hands come, I gotta chase those away. That's so funny. I've seen them I don't know how many times, and somehow by dumb luck, I've never had that happen. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I don't think I'm gonna get a better opportunity. So let's just try to pull so that it's definitely just me and this one. Oh, hell. So much for that. And now I'll never even be able to figure out which one I hurt. Nah, that's horrible. Okay, we're down. Cool. Ah. Doggone it. I believe the one that I hurt is the one that'll chase me the farthest. So, there we go. Alright, and I didn't get the horn. Oh, God. So, that means we're not done. Alright, friend. Come on. I know. It's harsh. Come on. I still don't see a horn. Wow. That is brutal. So, I gotta kill more. No way around it. We're gonna have more than our share of meat, I'll tell you that. Here you go, Chester. You take this. Take the wool. Take the ash. I'm going to keep the wood in case I have to make a new suit. You can keep the razor. We definitely don't need any more wool. But I have to kill more of these things if I want a horn. I don't really want to take that group on, thanks. Well, alright. You know what? I think I'm done. As much as I hate to do this, if I can't find one by itself, I guess I'll just use the winter hat. I can make a heat stone. And I can probably get by. I don't want to fight 3 or more. And I pretty much took out the group that I think, you know, gave me the real chance. Because there was that one couple, or whatever you want to call it, that had the calf. So when we killed them, that was really my best chance. And I don't have time to sit out here and wait for them to respawn. I thought I'd go along the edge just in case there was a another pair or something. I would have loved to have seen a straggler, but I actually think we're out of beefalo territory now. So we're just going to start heading home. There's more spiders. We don't really need more spiders, though. How am I doing on the path? I think what we're going to do is we're going to gather a bunch of bunnies. Do I want to gather a bunch of bunnies? I don't know. We're right here, so I don't think it makes a lot of sense to come back, you know, tomorrow or the next day. But there is absolutely no question that we are probably, you know, 2-3 days away from winter. So, what I'm going to want to do here pretty quick, all right, there's another trap gone, is focus more on stuff like building a, oh, hold on. There we go. Let's go ahead and set that trap. And we're going to put these rabbits in Chester. We're going to build a heat stone and anything else I can think of that we would need for winter. And since I just used a bunch of grass, let's restock. Okie dokie. How's she doing on hunger? Yeah, we could use some meatballs. So I think her max is 140. I'm used to it being 150. But I think her stomach is a little smaller maybe than some. I should probably build one of those straw mats or something. I should look at ways to boost her sanity. Unless we want to drive her insane so we can get some nightmare fuel. I would rather do that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say I'd rather do that once we get her health up a little more. But I don't think that matters. Not if we do it the rabbit way. All right. We're going to go around this thing. And I might as well grab these seeds. Are these going to be stale too? No, they're actually good. And let's pick up another batch of good seeds. I do see those tracks on the ground, and we could use that. I might as well pick this up. How am I doing on twigs? We can use a few. We don't need a lot. Oh boy, that stupid thing is tier 3 now. Am I going the wrong way? I am. Yep. I wonder if I should clear that thing out. I'm a little worried about that spawning a queen. So we haven't seen the hounds yet. I'm pretty sure they're coming soon. Let's go ahead and grab these berries. And okay. Home sweet home. We'll go ahead and... Oh, did I just pick the sapling? I did. I was going to harvest the crop. Let's plant the seed. Okay. Let's restock the bunny chest. Sorry, Chester. I need to relieve you of your burdens. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, it wasn't exactly how I meant to do it, but yeah, whatever. We didn't have enough room in there for all of them anyway. Okay, let's put the pumpkin in here. And is that carrot still good? Yes, it's fine. So let's put that in there. And we'll put a berry in there. And we're going to cook it. And I might as well put the berry in here. And let's see, where does that leave me? We're a little short on lumber, but not bad. All the way around, I would say we're looking pretty good. Let's harvest that. And since I'm not traveling, let's put this stuff in the ice box to keep it fresh longer. And in fact, I think I'm going to put the seeds in there too because they're borderline stale. Although we're probably just going to use them for planting. Okay. Let's go ahead and get it a little bit more lumber before we lose the daylight. It's not exciting, but it's something we use a lot of, so that's fine. I know I said lumber and I'm doing this, but we need twigs as well, or at least we can stand to take a second to top off. I could build a winterometer, but what I've found when I have built them is it doesn't really seem like they tell me that much. Basically what it tells me is the day is cold, and I can pretty much already tell that for myself. And I left the shovel back in the base camp, so we're just going to chop for the moment. It's not like we're in desperate need, so it's fine. Yeah, we have a full stack again, and now we're going to have more. I think even after the night, we'll probably still have a full stack. And if we come back with the shovel, we're going to pick up like 5 more or something, so yeah. Alright, her sanity has been pretty bad lately, so I don't think we want to stay out in dusk any longer than we have to. Let's go ahead and do that. I might as well pick up the shovel now that we're back at home sweet home. We'll leave that lumber near the fire and just keep the small stack on us. Alright, maybe what I should do is just try to organize things a little bit better. I'm okay hunger-wise. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and we do have a winter hat. I couldn't remember. So we do have one, and that's fine. It's not at, you know, full, but we don't need it to be to start the winter, and we can make more. So we have this meat, which I should have put in the ice box as soon as we got back. And now that's taken care of. What else does Chester have? Just ash. We'll go ahead and put that in there. So we have enough for 3 more healing salves now. Awesome. I don't really think we need to carry the razor around, so we'll skip that. I think what I will do... Come up from here, Chester. Chester, come on. We're going to go ahead and give him the hammer. And let's see, what else can I have? I'd love to just put more stuff. The shovel. Sure. Here, keep a couple bunnies too. If we go out, at least I'll have a source of food. If I don't bring meatballs with me. And speaking of meatballs, actually, let's go ahead and eat another one. And wow, I thought that was ready for harvesting, but apparently it's not. We'll go ahead and add another log on the fire. So I mentioned a heat stone. Let's see, is that going to be under science? No, it's going to be under survival. Isn't it? Maybe. Yes. Wow, we need 10 stones. But that's okay. And I may need to be standing next to that. Let's make a heat stone. Awesome. So we're pretty much ready for winter now. I think with the hat No. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, that is a lot more scary to me now than it used to be. Actually, I think I want one more log on here, too. I'll go ahead and drop these rocks. I don't need them. Well, the rain should help our crops grow. We'll get another harvest before winter. And I think we'll try to go out and harvest a bunch of stuff. Oh, look at that. The winter is definitely coming. All right. Be that as it may, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.